D, and that's Sagana Job. Mavs up by 2. Yao Ming, inbounder, going Jack Sikma on us. Good range, the tall man. Rockets down by 1. Yao, doubled. He's tall. Take another look to see how Czech Republic women, 18 to 35, feel it. He'll just throw it in. He didn't have to jump. Bench likes what they see. 40-39. Tracy McGrady going end to end. He had 19 first half points. Third quarter tied at 70. We're going to telestrate on you here. Watch Job going to double team Yao. Yao kicks it out. Trenton Hassel leaves Tracy McGrady. Reverse. Rotate. Rotate. Open 3. Rockets go up 3. Fourth quarter, Mavs leading by 2 points. Jerry Stackhouse to another Jason Terry, where Mavs go 5. Terry had 31 in the game. And then Dirk to Jason Terry. Back to Dirk. Mavs up 84-81. McGrady, strong move. Shine a spotlight on me. McGrady had 35 late in the fourth. Mavs up 96-92. Stackhouse, the scoop. It's Job. He throws it home. 98-92. Mavs up 6. Nowitzki cranking up. Ricola. He had 19. Mavs win a $107 to 98. Mavericks started the season 0-4 last season. Still won 67 games this year. Many expected a hangover. Did you, Scott? From the first round exit, Scott did. But the Mavs instead have gone 3-1. Totally foiling Scott's prediction. Jason Terry's been stellar off the bench. 22.8 a game. 3 20-point games already this year. Scott is with a new staff member.
Happy to have Jalen Rose with us all year to break things down in the NBA. And Jalen, for Tracy McGrady, they didn't win this ball game, but he is playing at a very high level. And as a player, when you've been in a sort of an Eastern Conference style basketball, the way Van Gundy coaches it, how much fun is it for him to be in a little bit more up-tempo Western Conference style with Rick Allen?
Going into games and you're a superstar like Tracy McGrady, the other teams, its players and its coaches are pulling his hair out figuring out how they're going to stop you. When you play an up-tempo game, it allows him to get baskets in transition, get baskets when he doesn't have to go against double and triple teams in the half court. You might as well really cue up the song by Sade, Smooth Operator, because that's the kind of player Tracy McGrady is. He could do it from the 3-line. He could do it from the post. He could go left. He could go right. He can go over you. One of the best scorers in our game and probably will be the scoring champion this season.
So a pretty good start for Houston despite the fact that they lose this game to the best in the West last year, the best in the NBA, the Dallas Mavericks. As for a team that's off to a very poor start, we're talking about the Miami Heat. Some good news for them finally in that Dwayne Wade is back at practice. Between his dislocated was back on the floor with the Heat practicing Monday, and that's a bit ahead of schedule. And if you can imagine this, he's actually happy to be practicing.
It was just good to be back out there playing. You know, be back out there practicing. And, you know, every player loves the games and not too many love practice, but today I love practice for the first time in my career. We 0-3. We got 2 of the best teams in the NBA coming up soon. And we got a game against the Knicks at Madison Square. Very tough next 3 games. But at the same time, I'm still gonna call my own day that I come back. And I think at the end of the day, you know, I'm feeling sore.
Now, it's way too early to be saying that Miami's under a lot of pressure. I suppose the pun would be they're feeling the heat. I think at this point, Pat Riley and his team just want to win a game. They've lost their last 16, 3 so far in the regular season, 7 in the preseason, a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Bulls last year in the playoffs, and their final 2 regular season games. Their last win of any kind, April the 13th against the Pacers. And Jalen, I it is, but just how big a deal does he represent to the Heat in terms of what they will be with him versus what they are without him?
Such a deal that it was great to see Dwayne Wade's interview, but we probably should have interviewed the other 14 guys and allowed them to tell you what I'm going to tell you. And it's that when you have a superstar on your team, it allows the role players to play like themselves. Yes, Shaq is aging. Right now he's averaging 7.7 rebounds. That will go up when Dwayne Wade comes back, as well as his scoring. Why? Because Dwayne Wade is going to create a lot of attention, and he's a superstar, and he's the leader of that team. You're going to see a guy like Ricky Davis shoot a high percentage and get better shots. A player like Udonis Haslem will pick up his game. And watch the Miami Heat especially become playoff time. If that team is to stay healthy, a team that won a championship a couple of years ago with Pat Riley on the sideline with Armani suits, watch out.
With him, they're perhaps, as you were saying off camera, a championship-level team. Without him, as they are right now, clearly a mess. Jalen, we appreciate the information.
Thank you.
Jalen seems like a polite young man so far. NFL quick hits, 3 studs.